My Destined 1, Tensura x Arifureta by Void Kane. Ch 80. Awakening I. The place where Rimuru and others appeared was still a cave. However, unlike usual, a light appeared in the foreground. The entrance to the outside was open from the very beginning. Hajime cautiously moved to the exit that was flooded with light as he nodded to everyone. This is like Fair Bergen. Hajime looked up and nodded. You and the others also had the same impression and nodded in response. Outside the exit was a path, or rather a giant tree branch that could be mistaken for a road. When Hajime looked back, he could only see a large wooden trunk receding so far that he couldn't see the end of it. In other words, Hajime and the others were in a cave made up of the base of a tree branch. The tree was so huge, and its branches formed a 5 meters wide road. Other branches protrude from the tree here and there. It was a corridor in the air just like Fair Bergen. But unlike Fair Bergen, it is a single branch that grows out of the tree with a cohesive structure that creates empty space within, in contrast to the other branches nearby. The ceiling was still made of stone, indicating that they are still underground. Just how big is this tree? Hajime said. Everyone just nodded at his words. Hajime looked around and saw Rimuru staring down at a hole in one of the trees. Why are you looking up? Hajime asked. At that time Shei's ears started to twitch, which made Shei look at the place where Rimuru was looking. It's dark, I can't see anything, but this sound was so annoying, Shei said. Sound annoying? Hajime also looks at where Shei and Rimuru look and the others follow up. Hajime can see anything, so he activate magic sense, and there what he saw made his body feels chills. Hajime-kun. Rimuru-kun, what's the matter? Shizuku, who saw the two brothers frozen, asked a question. Demons are here, Hajime and Rimuru said at the same time, which made everyone was confused by their words. Oi, what do you both mean by demons? Kuki asked, since for them Rimuru and Hajime are one of those people that can be called devil themselves. Everyone hates this demon, Rimuru said. When Rimuru said that Chloe, Sakura, Akame, and even Seal, who was outside, active their universal perception after they activate it, the girl immediately froze up. This leaves Yu, Tio, Kaori, Shizuku, Suzu, Ryotaro, and Kuki even more confused. Y'all, it's a demons that everyone knows of and it's black, Hajime replied to Rimuru's words. While just saying that, Hajime took out the crossbit and sent it below. He took out a small crystal for everyone to see. What was reflected right in front of their eyes was the devil they are looking at carries the title of the Black Devil, a fear that when seen they can only emit a G sound. Always scary, sowing chaos, and life pressure make them avoid survival, hiding in the dark and moving at high speed. If they fly through the air, they almost cast spells that bring chaos and despair to Earth, the enemy of all mothers and restaurants. Their name is cockroaches. The cockroaches, at the bottom of the subterranean space, millions, tens of millions, no, they can't even count them, is an unparalleled sea of cockroaches. That annoying rustling sound was the sound of cockroaches rubbing against each other. WH. What the hell, Jay? Just how many are there? With pale faces, Suzu and Shizuku looked away. Both their arms were thorny, so are the other members. Especially Shia, whose rabbit ears were now drooping. She desperately muffled the sound. She now knew what it was. She covered her head with her hands and sat down with tears in her eyes. Rimuru-san, let's burn them, Chloe said to Rimuru. She's right, let's burn them, Hajime. Yu agreed. The other girls only nodded at Chloe and Yu's statement. I think it's better if we avoid them. There's too many of them here, and if we burn them, these tree will also burn along with those devil, Rimuru said. We know, but are we going to jump there while being surrounded by those things? Chloe asks. We have no choice, Hajime said. The others at first were hesitant, but they have no choice. With that, everyone jumps down, keeping from branch to branch, trying not to disturb the sleeping demons. Everything was going smoothly until they heard the sound of multiple wings flapping. When they turned around, they saw that hundreds of thousands of cockroaches are heading towards them. Ooh, hi, don't come here. Screams of panic can be heard. Most of it was coming from the girls. Even though Chloe, Sakura, and Akame were strong, they are still girls who feared things like cockroaches. Even Seal herself was also disgusted by these demons. Holy cow, Rimuru said in surprise. Don't just say that, do something? Hajime said as he fired rockets towards the giant cockroaches that were heading towards them. Boom boom, the sounds of missiles exploding can be heard through the surroundings, which attracted the attention of other roaches. Hell flare. Rimuru said multiple dome of black fire erupts in the surrounding, burning hundreds of cockroaches that was hit by the attack. Everyone get behind me, Rimuru said. Everyone heard Rimuru's voice immediately get behind. I don't want to use this, but I have no choice. Trinity disintegration. After Rimuru said that a pillar of white light came down, every roaches that got hit by it was immediately designated to ashes, not leaving a single remains behind. Rimuru uses Trinity disintegration, which usually needs 3 or more people to cast such a spell, but for Rimuru it only takes simple words and the spell will activate. In fact, Rimuru doesn't need to use words to cast such a spell, he could just imagine it and it will activate. This works in all kinds of magic, whether it is holy or demonic. The only magic that Rimuru can't use was spirit magic, since it requires a spirit to be able to use spirit magic. Usually, humans will just need to get a spirit to inhabit their body for them to use the power of the spirit, but in Rimuru's case, every spirit that will try to inhabit Rimuru's body will immediately get destroyed, since Rimuru's power was just too much for the spirits to handle. Everyone who saw Rimuru's power once again remained how far Rimuru's power is from them. Hajime and the girls didn't bother, but Suzu, Ryotaro and Kuki once again remained about their standing in the group. Let's keep moving, Rimuru said with a smile. After a while, they found another magic formation and they step on it. End. New chapter. Hope you guys like it. This will be divided into 2 parts. Part 2 will be uploaded tomorrow. Up next, Awakening 2.